$20 million can buy you a lot of things. A mansion in Beverly Hills, a fleet of supercars. Or perhaps this, the Airbus ACH175. Quite possibly the most luxurious helicopter money can buy today. What you're looking at isn't just transportation. It's a statement, a flying penthouse that redefines vertical luxury. And today, we're going inside. At over 14,000 pounds fully loaded, this isn't your typical helicopter. This is the flagship of Airbus corporate helicopters. Their premium offering for those who demand nothing but the absolute best. And trust me when I say this, once you've experienced the ACH175, commercial air travel will forever feel like riding in economy. Cabin. Let's step inside what might be the most impressive helicopter cabin currently in production. The first thing you notice is the space, and there's plenty of it. The ACH175 offers a cabin volume of 352 cubic feet. That's nearly 40% more space than its closest competitor in this class. The cabin measures 30 feet in length, 6 feet and 5 inches in width, and stands at 5 feet and 9 inches tall at its highest point. For a helicopter, these dimensions are nothing short of extraordinary. Most executives over 6 feet tall can stand comfortably in the center of the cabin, a rarity in the world of rotorcraft. What Airbus has accomplished here is remarkable. The cabin is completely customizable, accommodating anywhere from 7 to 8 VIP passengers in its standard configuration, though you can opt for fewer seats if you prefer more open space. Each seat is handcrafted, upholstered in the finest European leather, with stitching that would make Italian sports car manufacturers jealous. The noise levels are perhaps the most impressive technical achievement. Through advanced vibration control systems and multi-layer sound insulation, Airbus has created an interior where conversation is not just possible but pleasurable. At cruise altitude, the cabin noise measures just 70 decibels, quieter than many luxury sedans on the highway. The windows deserve special mention. There are 14 of them, and they're enormous, each measuring nearly 2 feet in height. They're strategically positioned to flood the cabin with natural light, creating an airy, expansive feel while offering spectacular panoramic views. The entertainment system rivals what you'd find in the most advanced private jets. A central media server streams content to multiple high-definition monitors throughout the cabin. Each passenger has individual controls for entertainment, lighting, and climate preferences from their seat. The ACH175 comes standard with satellite communications, high-speed Wi-Fi, and a comprehensive suite of connectivity options ensuring you're never out of touch, even when cruising at 10,000 feet. The materials used throughout the interior set new standards for helicopter luxury. Carbon fiber, titanium accents, hand-polished woods from sustainable sources, and stone veneer surfaces are just the beginning. Every surface you touch has been meticulously considered. The carpeting is custom woven to provide both comfort underfoot and sound absorption. Even the ceiling panels are wrapped in ultra suede, providing a soft visual texture overhead. Depending on the owner's preference, the cabin can be configured with a small galley featuring a refrigerator, espresso machine, and storage for refreshments. Some owners opt for a lavatory compartment, a relatively rare feature in helicopters, but one that makes perfect sense for a craft with the range capabilities of the ACH175. Cockpit. Moving forward to the cockpit, we enter the technological nerve center of this magnificent machine. The ACH175 features the Helionics avionics suite, Airbus helicopter's most advanced digital cockpit system to date. The flight deck is dominated by 4 large LCD displays, providing pilots with unprecedented situational awareness. These aren't just any screens, they're high-resolution, sunlight-readable displays that present flight information in what pilots describe as the most intuitive interface in the industry. The ACH175 employs a fly-by-wire control system with 4-axis autopilot, reducing pilot workload dramatically compared to conventional helicopters. This technology, derived from Airbus's commercial airliner experience, makes this Airbus remarkably stable and precise in flight. Safety features abound, The helicopter is equipped with enhanced ground proximity warning systems, traffic advisory technology, and advanced weather radar. The synthetic vision system provides pilots with a virtual reality-like view of the terrain ahead, even in conditions of low visibility. The side-stick controllers replace traditional cyclic controls, creating more space in the cockpit while providing precise handling. The ergonomics have been studied to the most minute detail, with every switch, knob, and indicator positioned for optimal access and visibility. Engine and performance. The heart of the ACH175 consists of two Pratt & Whitney PT6C67E engines, each producing over 1,700 shaft horsepower. These power plants are renowned for their reliability, having accumulated millions of flight hours across various aircraft types worldwide. The performance numbers are impressive by any standard. The ACH175 reaches a maximum cruise speed of 175 miles per hour and boasts a range of 640 nautical miles. That's enough to fly from New York to Boston and back without refueling, or from London to Paris with plenty of reserve fuel. What these numbers don't convey is the sensation of flight in the ACH175. Takeoff is remarkably smooth. The transition from ground to air happens with such refinement that passengers often don't realize they've left the ground until they see the landscape falling away below them. The climb rate exceeds 1,500 feet per minute when fully loaded, allowing the helicopter to quickly reach its service ceiling of 18,000 feet. At cruise altitude, the advanced vibration suppression systems create an environment so stable you could balance a coin on its edge. The helicopter's performance in challenging conditions deserves special mention. The ACH175 is certified for flight into known icing conditions, a capability that dramatically extends its operational envelope in cold weather environments. Crosswind handling is exceptional, with the helicopter rated to operate in winds up to 35 knots from any direction. The ACH175 can operate from prepared or unprepared landing sites, including yacht helipads, making it the ultimate tool for point-to-point transportation. No runways, no taxiing, no waiting, just direct travel from origin to destination. Fuel efficiency, while perhaps not the primary concern for owners in this market segment, is nonetheless impressive. The ACH175 consumes approximately 160 gallons per hour at cruise power, comparable efficiency to much smaller twin-engine helicopters, despite its substantially larger size and greater capabilities. Costs. The ACH175 represents the pinnacle of vertical lift luxury, and its price reflects that position. The base helicopter starts at approximately $16 million, but most completed aircraft deliver closer to $20 million once custom interiors and additional equipment are specified. The highest-end configurations featuring custom paint schemes, bespoke interior treatments, and advanced communications equipment can push the final price tag beyond $22 million. At that level, you're looking at approximately $1,500 per pound of helicopter, making it by weight more expensive than many exotic supercars. Operating costs follow a similar premium trajectory. Direct operating costs run approximately $4,000 per flight hour when factoring in fuel, maintenance reserves, insurance, and crew expenses. Annual fixed costs for hangarage, insurance, and crew salaries typically add another $500,000 to $800,000, depending on location and usage patterns. For those not ready to commit to ownership, charter options are available, though relatively rare given the limited number of ACH175s in service. Charter rates typically run between $12,000 to $15,000 per flight hour, positioning the ACH175 at the very top of the helicopter charter market. For perspective, the $20 million investment in an ACH175 represents approximately the same capital outlay as a mid-sized business jet like a Citation XLS or Learjet 75. However, the helicopter offers capabilities no fixed-wing aircraft can match, primarily the ability to land virtually anywhere, from urban heliports to mountain retreats to yacht decks.